Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with William, where today we're going to be making a honey cake with homemade honey flavored whipped cream. Alright, let's start with our dry ingredients, starting with 2 full cups of white flour. To that we're going to add about a teaspoon of fine sea salt and 1 whole teaspoon of baking soda. Go ahead and whisk that all together until it's nice and combined. Our wet ingredients are going to start with a full stick, half a cup of butter, and then 1 full cup of honey. I like to do honey by weight because it is a lot easier to measure out, so if you do that it's about 340 grams. But the key is to use a really good honey because this is the main flavoring of the cake. You want something strong and you want something that you like the taste of. Wildflower honeys are generally better for this than clover honeys, but choose whatever you like the best. Some optional ingredients is about a tablespoon of milk powder, it just adds a nice flavor, as well as 2 tablespoons of some sort of neutral vegetable oil. This really helps moisten the cake. Again, both of those ingredients are optional but recommended. Once you have all of your wet ingredients together, go ahead and blend them together on high until you get a nice and smooth consistency. You really want to cream that honey into the butter. It should come out nice and smooth like this. There should be no lumps of butter or any solid bits in there at all. At this point we are able to add our extracts. I like about a teaspoon of vanilla extract and almond extract. You can go ahead and just stir that in with a spatula, it's really easy to get in, and then we can add our dry ingredients mixture, which is the flour, salt, and baking soda, along with 3 freshly cracked eggs. You could add this in the wet stage, but it doesn't really matter. And then 1 full half cup 8-ounce package of sour cream. This also helps moisten the cake up quite a bit. Now go ahead and use your electric mixer on the lowest speed possible to mix it until it's all just combined. You don't want to over mix it here, but you want to make sure everything is fully incorporated. Go ahead and pour that cake batter into a grease and parchment lined 9-inch baking tin. I like to use springform, but we use whatever you have, anything works. Spread it out with a spatula so it's nice and even, and then pop it in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes. It should come out looking nice and golden brown just like this. When you touch it, it should pop right back up, and a knife inserted into the center should come out clean. Go ahead and let it cool for just about 30 minutes while we make our whipped cream, starting with about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. The measurements don't really matter. To this, we are going to start whipping on high until it reaches a nice soft peaks. You can see it kind of rising here. You don't want to go too far because we still need to add our honey. Honey is a great way to sweeten whipped cream, and it adds a really nice flavor that regular sugar doesn't. I also like a little bit of vanilla extract, and a dash of salt goes a long way in whipped cream. Now continue to whip it on high until you reach stiff peaks. Go ahead and taste it every once in a while and add more honey or even sugar as necessary. It should come out nice and fluffy just like this, like whipped cream but way better. Now you want to let this cake cool a little bit, but I like it best served warm, so after about half an hour I take it out of the tin and I cut out a nice slice. If you didn't over bake it, it should stay together pretty easily. You just need to cut it out, and you can see that it's nice and moist, the crumb is nice and light, and it's really a delicious cake. That sour cream helps a lot. Go ahead and plate it up and add a generous dollop of your homemade whipped cream. It's some tasty stuff. And then you have honey cake with homemade honey whipped cream. Last thing to do is enjoy. Grab a spoon or a fork and start chowing down. This was a lot better than I actually expected it to be, and I really recommend that you make it if you are into honey at all. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what I should do next time. Do you want more dinner recipes? Do you want more baking recipes like this? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you.